are back. We are live. Welcome back to Subjectively Correct, episode number 17. I am Jake from R&R with Jake. This is Caleb from the Final Take. Today we are going to be talking a lot about Black Ops 7, I think, and then as per usual, we're going to get into some current events news. Yeah, I've seen like four tweets today where I've looked at them and I'm just praying they aren't real, because if they're real, it's just gonna be the worst thing ever put to screen in any superhero movie ever. And then I saw I don't know if you saw it, the first official look at Supergirl. They posted that, and it's just like a picture of Frank Grillo standing. It's just like Frank Grillo standing in front of like stars with Supergirl. Yeah. I really hope it's not, because in the background it doesn't look like what the Supergirl suit looks like even. It just looks like a picture of Frank Grillo in front of a green screen. I don't think it's real, but if it is, I don't even know what the context could possibly be for such like a terrible shot. I think so, cuz that's what I think, because also the lighting on his face, you can tell he's just standing in front of a green screen. They didn't even edit the lighting. So I like that's not like a studio's not going to release just a blank green screen image without fixing the lighting. You make good points. You make good points. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's okay. Good. Good. All right. I was like, that could be where they're going with it. Yeah, that could just be the state of things. How'd they get right into it? Yeah, it's I don't know. I saw a couple other leaks as well, a couple Spider-Man things, and then just a bunch of Doomsday stuff, and they all. I haven't seen one that looks good so far. I I think most of them are fake. I saw one of like Doctor Doom on set that looks actually sort of kind of real, and it doesn't look fantastic, but it's also yeah, it's I don't know, but it's oh, are you talking about all the suits and stuff? Different suit. Yeah, it's like there's also been a lot of like quote unquote leaked pictures of suits and stuff for Doomsday. Like the Council of Kang. Yeah.
Close source who like told them about the Doom stuff like 6 months before it came out. He, told him about what's his face, Hulk and Punisher being in No Way Home like months before that came out.
Mm.
And he said all that was horse crap.
Yeah.
So I would take anything from Daniel RPK with a massive grain of salt, until anyone else corroborates it and doesn't say this is this via this guy. There's nothing happening. That's so scoopers are kind of getting desperate and they need to keep their paywalls bringing in money.
Mm.
So, most of you're gonna start seeing a lot of leaks, and most of them are horse crap
Yeah.
until
Most of them are
further
fake.
notice.
Or they're just like, it's not even a real leak. It's just like, I've seen a bunch that are just like pictures of old suits and stuff, and it's like,
Like long updates.
well, it wasn't even like that. It was just like characters that are confirmed to be in it, and it's just a picture of their suit in front of a white screen, and it's like,
No, I
Simu
think
Leo's
that's
suit
supposed to be
for
the set
Secret
photos.
Wars is
Those are all
leaked.
from Daniel RPK,
Yeah,
and those are supposed to be the set photos.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Well, one of them. Oh, and another reason you can disprove it. One of them had Brie Larson, and she's not in the movie, so
yeah, yeah. I saw that, and I was like, oh man, was she in it? And I missed that, but she's not. So
she's actually not in it, like intentionally. Her and She-Hulk and a couple other people, but don't worry, they got Aquafina in there. So Marvel's Katie.
I started
I
to
think
get
she'll
worried that my
probably be the
favorite
one.
character of all, she'll kill Doom
She
for
will
sure.
probably be the one to take out Doom.
She'll learn how to use like a completely new weapon in like 45 minutes that takes years and years of training to get good at, and she'll master it in less than a day. And then she'll, I don't know, shoot an arrow like 500 yards
Then
into the
she'll
mouth of a
drop a
dragon and
little.
kill it.
She'll drop a little silly Billy. She'll
And then
drop a
she'll be like,
little. Doop, doop, doop.
whoops.
Glad I'm not that guy.
I can't wait for
All right.
the 50th Marvel's Katie to get killed, and then the 51st walks out and goes, glad I wasn't that one.
Killed. You think she's gonna get killed? She's too good to get killed.
That's true. She's just too funny.
Speaking of too good to kill, Squid Game America has been listed on the Film and Television Alliance website with a filming date of February 26, 2026. So this is David Fincher. That's Fight Club, Seven, Zodiac, Social Network. That's who David Fincher is. He's the one making. I guess it's literally just Squid Game, but like America. So it's Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it's the Mr. Beast games.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it might be good, but it's just going to be the same exact plot.
I don't understand what could be happen. Like the first season, everyone loved it. I was like, oh, okay.
I enjoyed it. It was like, it was good.
Um,
But like, you can't just keep redoing.
well, they didn't need a
That.
season 2. It was like 10 years old. The original concept. It was like 10 years old, and they made a season 2 because it was the biggest show on planet Earth. And season 2 is gonna be the most watched thing of this year. But it sucked. Or wait, is it season 3? Are there three seasons?
It technically might have been season 3, but it was just season 2 split into 2 parts.
Okay, either way, that didn't need to happen. I didn't watch it. I don't care to watch it. I didn't like the first season enough to want to watch it. I don't. It's just what it's gonna be. Broke people in America competing games. Maybe something like red light, green light, and like, bro, it's just gonna be a Mr. Beast video. Like,
Yeah, it's literally just going to be the same exact thing, but America. And it's like, it was cool the first time because I didn't know what was happening, but now I know exactly what's happening. So it's everything compelling about it just isn't compelling anymore. It's like rewriting. It's just like, it's literally just remaking the same thing over and over. It's, I don't know. It's just dumb. It's like re-releasing a new Captain America movie.
yeah,
But it's like a shot for shot remake of the first Captain America movie, but with, I don't know who'd play him, but some new actor, and then being like, "Bro, are you guys pumped for this or what?"
I mean, David Fincher could maybe do it.
I mean, he does good stuff. Like, he's made really good movies, but it's a remake.
I don't know. I have really no interest, but it's the biggest show ever. So, um, no interest, blah, blah. I don't know. Did we ever talk about something not coming out? Because transition, GTA 6, releases a year from today, allegedly.
I'm sure it will.
Um,
It was supposed to release what
so
52
I,
years
I
ago.
generally think, I think that this delay is probably the last one. But so it was supposed to release like last month. I don't know if that's wrong or not, but few months ago.
Yeah,
That
originally it was
like
supposed
that
to
was when they
release
announced it,
like.
or end of this year when they first announced it. Instantly, I was like, yeah, that'll get delayed.
Mm,
Obviously, it got delayed, and then and then they were gonna release it again. I was like, well, that's gonna get delayed. And then they scheduled a new date, and I was like, yeah, that's getting delayed. So like, it's just how they do it. Red Dead Redemption 2 was supposed to come out a year before it did. Cyberpunk 2077 was supposed to come out like 5 years before it did. Like video games just get delayed. It's kind of what they do, especially a game this big.
yeah.
This is probably gonna be a huge game. Um, it it wouldn't shock me if it was delayed again, but I kind of think that this would make sense as the last time it's delayed.
I feel like it should be. I have kind of lost faith that it's gonna come out on time in any shape or form. But I mean, they gave themselves a year, so maybe that'll be enough to finish it this time instead of doing like, oh, it'll be an extra couple months, it'll be an extra couple months, it'll be an extra couple months. It'll be a year from now.
I
Maybe
I
that's enough time,
foresee
but I foresee one more delay at least.
I foresee no more delays, but a Cyberpunk level launch where they need to delay it another year, but they won't because they've already delayed it a year,
Yeah.
and they know people are gonna get mad, so they're gonna release it. And it's gonna be broken and a mess probably, and it'll probably be good once it's all polished. But I don't think it'll be very polished right away. So uh,
Yeah.
that that's my fear. I don't. That's why I don't think it's gonna get delayed anymore. But
I think it's got one more delay in its run. But I think it'll be shorter, but I think they'll need one more bump and then it'll probably
I
be
mean,
a
well,
cyberpunk like situation.
I don't think they don't can't really do a short delay like
That's true.
November and summer are kind of the slates for release. So like a May to like September through November are kind of the areas you want. You could maybe do a Christmas release. That'd only be a month though. So that just tends to be the time when games come out. You wouldn't really want to drop it in January, February. That's just not when they release games normally. Um, September and October is usually a big month for video game releases, but November, this one would be. I just think that's when it's going to come out. I think they've delayed it too much. I think, but it wouldn't shock me if it was a complete mess and it just never comes out.
Yeah.
But
It
I just need them to get it over with so they can start working on the next Red Dead Redemption game because I don't give a shit about GTA to be completely honest.
yeah, I really couldn't care less
I
about
think
it.
we're the only two people on planet Earth who don't care about GTA, but I
I
just
mean,
don't.
like I played GTA 5 and it was good, but I mean, it was fine, and I'll probably when GTA 6 comes out when I'm 95 years old and it's finally playable, I'll probably play it. But it's it's the sixth game.
Only reason I know I'm gonna play it is because it comes out when it releases is gonna be when the next Call of Duty come out, and it's Modern Warfare 4, which I will not be playing. So I'm gonna need something to play anyway, and that'll probably be GTA 6. I haven't even played GTA 5, so I know it's sacrilegious or whatever, but
Yeah, it's a good game, but I mean at this point it's really really old and it shows because it's really old. But I would appreciate a Red Dead more significantly more than GTA, and it wouldn't take as much time
I
to
just
make. But
I don't know why they can't just remake the first game on the new engine, like on the Red Dead 2 engine.
mm-hmm.
Like I know it wouldn't be that easy as I just made it seem, but like The Last of Us Part 1 when they remade it on the Last of Us Part 2 engine, like I know Red Dead Redemption is a far bigger game than The Last of Us, but like I feel like,
It wouldn't
probably do
take
that.
10 years to make that. And also, I don't know, maybe we could have more than one game in development at one time when it takes us 50 years to make a game. Maybe that's something we could
Actually, I mean, just
explore
remember,
when we have some of the most successful games of all time under our belt. Maybe that's something we can
Red
think
Dead
about.
Redemption 2 was 8 years after Red Dead 1. GTA 6 is going to be 13 years, 14 years after
Mm-hmm.
GTA 5 release.
Assuming it comes out on time. And this will
which is
probably,
already a delayed time.
yeah, this will probably be, like you said, it's probably going to have a Cyberpunk release where it's not polished all the way. So it's going to come
I
out
don't
and it's
quite
not even
think
going to be the. I don't think it'll be as bad as Cyberpunk was by any means, because that was really
it
rushed.
wouldn't shock me because
But
it
I
just
think it
seems like
will
they
have some
really want to get it
problems.
out.
Yeah.
It seems like they really want to get it out, and I don't know that it's just. I remember exactly what happened with Cyberpunk. Everyone was like, "It needs to come out. It needs to come out." You said it was going to come out 2 years ago. You said it was going to come out a year ago, and then they were like,
Like, fine,
"Okay,
we'll drop it.
it's still not quite ready, but we can release it at this time." And then everyone, pre-ordered it, and they were like, "This isn't even quite ready. Why'd you drop it?" And then it was a mess for the first year because now it's a live service game. And once they get it figured out, everyone loves it now. And us OG Cyberpunk truthers have to just be like, "I tried to tell you the story was good," and they were like, "It was so broken." And for the most part, they weren't wrong. I didn't have too many weird broken experiences when I first played it. It definitely needed some more tweaks, but
Yeah.
they released it a year and a half to 2 years too early, probably.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I don't know that GTA will suffer the same fate. Rockstar, I mean, Red Dead 2 was there were some bugs, but it wasn't like, it was like freak stuff whereas like with most people with Cyberpunk, I know it's really bad on PlayStation and PC. Xbox, it worked completely fine for me for the most part, but on PlayStation and on PC, it was like just basic stuff of the game was breaking. And so I don't quite think it'll be that bad, but we'll see.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff with Red Dead was just because it's such a massive like map, and there's so much stuff to do all across the map that there'd be some random tiny thing in some random spot that would just destroy your game. And it wasn't just like simple gameplay mechanics like drawing your pistol were just completely fried and didn't work.
Yeah.
It was just
Speaking of didn't work,
bigger.
the show everyone's hyped for.
Yep.
Wonder Man.
We
will
are
be a
all
much,
pumped for Wonder
it'll
Man.
be it'll be a much different than it will be much different than any other Marvel show.
That might mean it's good.
Says Yahya Abdul Mateen II. My bad. The show is self-aware. Oh, good.
That
Star
always
Tells
works.
Empire.
I love me a good
There'll
meta
be
Marvel
commentary.
show.
There'll be commentary about superhero fatigue and things like that. Wow, superhero fatigue. I wish there was a really informational video explaining how superhero fatigue is most likely just a result of poorly written, projects, and how if you just made stuff that didn't completely suck for a year, you probably wouldn't have superhero fatigue. What does a self-aware Marvel show even look like?
I think, well, since it's a show about making a show about a superhero, I'm assuming it's not going to be nuanced by any means. That's not what they're saying. I think that means they're literally going to have a conversation in the context of the show, in universe, about there being in universe superhero fatigue, because
just a reminder,
current Marvel writers have the nuance of a sledgehammer and the writing skills of a fourth grader with a learning disability. Like it's just gonna be somebody going, well, we gotta make sure this Wonder Man show is really good because there's superhero fatigue. That's what it's gonna be, because it's Marvel and it's 2025.
Yeah. And I will say it's glad to hear that this is a different Marvel show, because I mean that's like a really unique description that they've never used for any Marvel projects ever before. So it's glad to hear that it's a different kind of Marvel movie, a different kind of Marvel project. And look, it's just great to hear someone describing it to be, different. It's the same talking point.
It's like it's the next big thing since the last big thing. It's the best thing since in-game since the last best thing since in-game.
Remember, Thunderbolts was first. I immediately triggered me when it said different, because I was like, that reminds me of other things. I remember it's Thunderbolts over there. Like, this is a different kind of Marvel movie, and then it was like, it was every critic's description was heartfelt for that one. And it was Eternals had one too. It was maybe that one might have been different. Like it was a different
Probably.
kind of movie as
Almost
well, but I
certainly
can't
that it was
remember.
different.
I can't remember because there's buzzwords that go with every single freaking Marvel movie that the critics push out right when it gets launched,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's like, it's a brave Marvel movie. It's whatever. Like they there's one word that for whatever reason circulates. What was Superman? Superman had some that was like that with all his tweets where it was like the
Yeah,
same
it was
3-word
it was
combination.
hopeful and like
Yeah, so it's like first off, I don't. It's his Empire magazine. It's a puff piece for Marvel, so it's not like this was retweeted by Marvel Entertainment. So, I'm sure there's more to this article, but just I don't know if I don't know. I'm not gonna try to say his name. That name I read. Is he the actor?
yeah,
Let me look real
he's
quick.
the main actor.
Yeah, so he's the actor. Look, Wyatt Russell called Thunderbolts a different kind of movie. So what's he's not gonna come out and be like
Yo, our movie
Wonder Man.
sucks.
Wonder Man's a garbage show.
Yeah, because he's not
So
gonna make money if he does that.
exactly. So that's what they tried with Madam Web. They were like, they're like, this sucks. Come watch it. That didn't work. And
Nope.
like, look, like I think we just actually said that we were like Wonder Man somehow could be the only thing good Marvel makes next year, just because everyone knows it's gonna suck, so they just don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude, meta commentary, you're just painting the seeds for a disaster. Like, what do dip dip dipstick writers in Hollywood who freaking think that whatever, like think insert whatever movie is good here, Thunderbolts, Captain America, Fantastic Four, all these. What's their meta commentary gonna be on why
I'm sure it'll be
superheroes are failing?
incredibly subtle and very well thought out, and not just a look at the camera moment. What
It's
are
all
we?
them racist.
What are we? Some kind of superhero fatigue? Like it's
They're gonna look right at the camera like, we actually have all the numbers. And
if
our
it
show
wasn't
was
for
gonna
the
do-
fans.
our show was gonna do 7 trillion views, but all the racists stopped watching
It's like how many clan members do you think are like devout Marvel fans? Like
it.
there was like just 100 million people that were like, "Yo, I'm in the clan and I love Marvel movies." And then Black Panther came out and they're like, "No! No!"
They genuinely think that way, bro. People
It's like
actually think that.
it's like no, people just don't like when you make bad movies. They want to watch stuff that's good.
Uh, this is according to Cosmic Marvel, unbiased news source. But this is the cast of Secret Wars. So Sadie Sink, who is going to be playing.
Isn't she still playing like an unnamed character in Brand New Day? Or did they name?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, dude. They should just call her MJ. Bite the bullet, like, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
just
mean,
make it weird and confusing. It's time to start separating the Tom Holland universe from the MCU. They're kind of doing that anyway. New trilogy launch. Just have him date another girl named MJ, and it's Mary Jane Watson. I'm gonna be honest. That's the smartest thing you could do. Does it make any sense that he was dating Michelle Jones Watson? I don't remember if Watson was her last name,
I
but
don't remember.
and then it's like, oh, he's dating a different MJ Watson. No, it doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a crap. Like, let's not do Mayday Parker or something stupid like that, which was the report I think that people were saying a while ago. Let's just bite the bullet on this. Let's kind of start to separate it out. I don't know what she could possibly be doing in Secret Wars. I'm pretty sure Spider-Man's not even necessarily appearing in Secret Wars.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
I know he's not. I know he's not in Doomsday. At least Tom Holland is supposedly not in Doomsday whatsoever. Now I'm sure there's other scoopers out there who would report otherwise, but I don't think he is. From everything else I've heard, I don't think he's in. But I don't know anybody, and I personally don't know anyone super high up at Marvel. So maybe I'm just getting bad information, but who knows? So Pedro Pascal will be playing the Mandalorian, or maybe the
Joel.
guy from Eddington, or Joel from The Last of Us, or whoever his
Oberyn Martell, or not? Sorry, Prince Oberyn from Game of Thrones, or
any of his other 7 movies he has coming out before then. Okay, obviously he's Reed Richard. Haley Atwell. Why? Why? We don't want Captain Carter. No one likes Captain Carter, and no one
Bro,
wants
Captain Carter's everyone's favorite part of What If. That's not why everyone stopped watching the show.
We don't want
People
Captain
love
Carter.
Captain Carter, dude.
Let's be real. We do not want Captain Carter. But luckily she'll be there to insult Wyatt Russell, and call him a murderer
Yep.
and whatever.
Naturally.
And stomp on him and all this other stuff that they love to do to Wyatt Russell. So glad we have our resident punching bag.
I can't wait for them to be fighting Doom, and just like Doom looks at Wyatt Russell and he's like,
"You're with this terrorist?
I may be evil, but I'm not that guy."
But you killed a terrorist.
You killed a terrorist after he killed your best friend?
And then it's like,
I'm evil, but I'm not a monster.
It's like the scene in Avengers Endgame when Thanos is standing in front of Captain America. But it's like they just completely switch sides, and now it's just John Walker is now Thanos, and it's like on your left, and Doom walks out next to Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, and it's just all right. Joseph Quinn, which is a Human Torch, pretty much the only redeeming factor of Fantastic Four. Florence Pugh. Yeah, but he was barely in the movie. He was so irrelevant to the story.
Yeah, but Ibn Moss Baccarat was good, so.
Yeah. Sure. Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh.
Everyone's favorite character.
We don't
Let me tell you, we do not care. Bro, Yelena is such a good character. Yelena is one of the worst.
I can't even mentally do her horrible Russian accent. I
so sad.
I don't care about life. I don't care about life and this. And you have a Russian accent. I can't do it. It's going French. It's getting French. I can't do it. It's so bad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of do a normal Russian accent. I just got to get in the Drago mindset first, and then I can transition it. But I can't do a fake Russian accent.
Yeah, I can't do a really poor Russian accent.
Yeah, but I'm also not a professional pretender, so, you know, I probably...
Yeah, true.
I probably shouldn't have better accent skills than the professional pretender.
Well,
Lewis Pullman, so we're getting Sentry and Void back in, so that's cool, I guess. David Harbour, Red Guardian, cool. Sebastian Stan, cool. Anthony Mackie as hopefully Falcon and not Captain America, because let's be real, he's better as Falcon anyway. Robert Downey Jr., I'm assuming, as both Iron Man and
probably
Dr. Doom. He will likely be. And then who's Hannah John? Who is that? That name does not stand out to me.
I have genuinely no idea.
That is Ghost. Okay.
Okay.
That would be why it doesn't stand out.
Ones and twos of people are pumped that Ghost will be in Secret Wars. I know what kind of man you are.
Yvonne Moss-Baccarat as the Thing, I'm assuming. Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, and I don't know who those last two are.
I looked them up, and I don't recognize them. Are they directing it? They're young. It's just
they're Outer Banks guys. What did they? No, they're not directing it because it's Feige. I don't even know what their job would be. Hold on.
I just saw a video from like their Twitter saying they got cast in Doomsday, but it doesn't say what or who.
Oh, interesting. I have no idea.
Or are they just letting us know who the extras are at this point? Like,
get hype.
Literally, the only promotional stuff for Secret Wars and Doomsday have just been lists of who is in the movie. Like, no one cares about this movie other than like, oh, that one niche character I sort of kind of like is in this, bro. This is going to be fire. I'm going to see him on screen for 4 seconds before they get killed by Doom.
So I know a lot of these are fake. These might be real from Born Again Season 2. They're saying
I saw those suits as well.
First off, I hope that this is the real Bullseye.
If they don't...
it's still not good. It's still not good. Don't get me wrong. This Bullseye should be white and very prominent, and
it shouldn't look like a
smile
that's
suit. Visible. It's less like a scuba suit. It looks more like a Bullseye suit. And dude, like, look, the black is cool, and I'm glad it has the Daredevil logo. Can I just get a red Daredevil suit with the red Daredevil logo? Like, bro, this shouldn't be this hard. look, the Shadowland suit's cool, okay? The Charles Soule suit looks cool. Guess what? There's a reason that he switches back off of it. You know? The bullseye, look, that'd be sick, bro. I just wish that the actual bullseye itself looked more like bullseye. Like, let's actually just get into
I just the like balaclava mask look just doesn't look good. It doesn't look like a suit. It looks like a homemade suit. It doesn't look like a villain that I should be afraid of. It looks like some dude robbing my house.
Well, in fairness, he doesn't look that intimidating in the comics, but he looks like a freaking psychopath.
He's still gonna kill you.
Well, here's the deal. They have the wrong part of his face open.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It's chin, mouth.
They finally get it. Yeah, because you need the psychopath smile from him.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Which is the one thing that
that's like part of his character. He's crazy.
He did good stuff, but like that was the thing that made the actor whose name is completely escaping me so good is that he did a good job of getting that
yeah,
the real psycho look.
The mix of like in season 3, the mix of his acting and then their audio design for like him bugging out was phenomenal. That's part of what made
they brought
season 3
they brought
so
the bees back. They brought the bees back in Born Again.
Yeah, he should look crazy. He should look crazy.
They bought the bees. No. They bought the you say you like the audio design. They bought the bees back in Born Again. Remember the screen was blue. You remember when the screen went blue, and then at the end of the episode the screen went red. You remember that? Remember when Daredevil screamed? You remember when he screamed? You remember that?
That's not audio design. That's.
You remember when he spit the tooth out? You remember when he spit the tooth into the guy's eye?
That was so cool, bro. I do not care. I do not care. It was not good.
You remember when Fist said there will be no body cams? You remember that? Remember the one take fight scene? Remember the one from the opening episode? You remember the one?
Yeah, the one with plastic people and claymation.
Remember the one?
Bro, that was the worst Daredevil fight scene.
That was the new team. That was the new creative team.
Yeah.
Remember the conversation?
I can tell.
You remember when Punisher pulled up? You remember Punisher?
Bro,
you know Punisher was in the show.
Daredevil Born Again is the worst thing of all time.
You know Punisher was in the show, right?
Because
hey, look. Ooh, okay, look. Charlie Cox did the head tilt. Look. Oh, dolly zoom. Look. Or it's not dolly zoom. What is it? Hitchcock zoom. Look.
Oh, he's doing the thing.
No. He's focusing.
It's like, no, it sucks. It's still bad.
Did you watch the original show?
It's from.
Oh, look, he's in front of a thing. Look, he's playing. Look. It's Muse. Look, it's Muse.
It's like somebody watched, like
Fiddle Faddle guy. Yay!
It's like somebody watched TikToks of season 1 through 3 of Daredevil, and then they were like, "Okay, I know exactly what this is about. Let's make it a CW show. Let's make a CW show out of the best thing Marvel has ever produced.
Let's make an R-rated CW show that's worse than all the CW shows."
Yeah, I'd rather go watch The Flash season 7 than rewatch Daredevil Born Again. We are Flash. We are Daredevil Born Again. Bum bum. We are the city without fear. Maybe the real Daredevil Born Again is the friends we made along the way. Bum bum. That was kind of. It's. Yep. Every episode. It's like, bro. It was like, bro, when Kamala Khan's dad was there, when he was talking to Kamala Khan's dad, peak, bro. I needed to see these characters interact on screen. Yeah. Yeah, that's just him being a good actor. Fiddle faddle. Mm. It was literally just Charlie Cox and John Bernthal doing season 2 again. Yeah, it was literally just those two really good actors who really know their characters being their characters. Yeah. Yeah. It was literally just the two people who are doing that. Who cares, bro? Does that fit his character? I don't care if it fits his character. Look, ooh, he's crazy. Woo. Daredevil Born Again is the worst show I've ever watched in my entire life. Naturally. Yeah, now I'm upset about the worst show ever made. Amen. Yeah, you're gonna Mobland or Landman isn't gonna. It's Landman isn't gonna be your favorite because there's a lot of really ridiculous stuff with his wife and daughter. But the show, no. I just mean like some of that stuff is kind of ridiculous, and even like while I'm watching it, I'm like, all right, let's chill a little bit. I'm watching this with my mom. Let's calm down a little bit. But the show as a whole is good. Well, bro, no, my mom has put me on to every Taylor Sheridan show we've watched together. She was like, "Yo, Jake, you need to watch Yellowstone," and I watched it. And I was like, "Damn, mom, you're cooking." 1823, 19 or 18 whatever, 1923, Landman, everything. It's all been my mom going, "Check this show out." Is it great? No, but is it awesome for dudes? Yes. It's tough. It's tough bros on horses, dude. Yeah, it's like they've killed. It's like he's the governor. He's the governor. He just murdered 50 people. Rip, kill him. It does get like, okay, he is a government official and he's killed 75 people. Mm-hmm. Look how big I am. I'm tough. I own this. I own the 4 Sixes Ranch, by the way. I mean,
Cows.
Just process the meat,
I don't know what to do about these damn cows.
Just process the meat, Daddy.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Mr. Dutton,
Who the hell are you?
my name's Keith. I'm a developer. I want to buy your land.
Why don't you fucking purchase this, you son of a bitch?
Oh! What is wrong with you? All right, Beth, that's enough.
Okay, Daddy.
You Duttons are animals. Damn it, Casey. It's a good shot. Rip.
Yes, sir.
Train station.
It's the 12th one this week.
There goes Monica crying again.
Now is the time for this show to turn into a 5-minute music video.
That's fire. That's... No, that's exactly what every episode of the show is. No. It's very fun though. Yeah. Yeah, he's making $1 billion. I'll look it up. Mayor of Kingstown. I've heard good things about that. He made Sons of Anarchy. That's an older show that's pretty decent. Without Remorse with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Yeah. Bro, speaking of Casey, this was like our ongoing joke whenever we watched the show that they were gonna recast Casey's son because he's like the worst actor ever put to screen. No, bro, it's so bad. It's literally like, hey buddy, somebody just died, and he's like, oh no, that's bad, Mom. That's just the character. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, just make her sad all the time. It's like, no. Yeah. Then she hits a buffalo. Yeah. Yeah, that was a wild plot line. And then the entire time all of that's happening, their son's just there like, oh man. But dude, every time a new season came out, we were like, this is the one where they recast him. And then we'd see him and we'd be like, no! This kid sucks! Recast and age him up. This is horrible. I'm like, this sucks. Yeah. Let's get back to the aura farming. This. True, but it's better. Yeah, its peaks are up here and its lows are down here. Born Again's peaks are here and its lows are here. Yeah, it's like you're gonna ride a horse, you're gonna kill people, there's gonna be girls there, and then you're gonna listen to cool country music, and it's like, yeah, it's literally just a guy who's also a girl. It's literally just written as a guy who's an attractive female. Yeah, it literally just is incapable of existing on their own. Or it's literally just a moron. No, it's yeah. Mhm. What a well-written character. It's literally just the flattest, most two-dimensional character or a guy. Most likely, yeah. That would have been awesome. That. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. That's too bad. No, that's the main problem with it is there's not a good ending. The way they ended it, I feel like the way they ended it was almost the best they could do because there just wasn't an actual good way to end the show that was like satisfying at all, and they weren't gonna have Kevin Costner, so they couldn't just keep making more stuff happen. So it was like they kind of just had to stop making it, and that was an okay way to stop making the show. But it wasn't good. Yeah, it just didn't. I mean, yeah, yeah. And also, like, it was just a show that wasn't written to have an ending. It was written just to keep going. Yeah. It's like, all right, but yeah, it just made me interested in the characters that are dead. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. How are you liking it so far? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was currently looking that up. They are. They are. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's his mom's sister and then her husband. Yeah, yeah. I was just his it's I it comes in later, but so the main things are like she the do you care? Well, this isn't even spoilers. This is just like background that makes why they hate him so much make sense, and it doesn't really spoil anything. Basically, uh, Voldemort kills every. Basically, Harry's mom came from like a Muggle family, so when they found out she was a wizard, they're like, "Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool!" But his aunt is just like a normal person, so she envied her, and then she hated Harry's dad because she basically just blamed like all the stuff that she didn't like about her sister on him, and then her dying also on him, and then Harry looks exactly like his dad. So she literally just translated all of that hatred of him to Harry, who is like a baby, which is just evil. But it is cartoonishly like that is still your nephew. It's your nephew, and you just loathe him so much. But yeah. The second one I think is better. The third is somehow better and significantly worse at the same time. It's like the most interesting, but also the dumbest, because it has time travel. Yeah. Mm, yeah. It's and Tolkien writes incredibly thorough, so it's slow reading. Yeah. Yeah. And it's him doing like he does different voices for different characters, but it's all Andy Serkis. Yeah. Um no. Nothing new. Same old other than Call of Duty. It's I'll yeah, hence the shirt. Yeah, but I've enjoyed the game so far. I'm also I enjoy a good campaign, and from everything I saw from this campaign, I'm not even gonna touch it because it's just Resident Evil, and I like the old Black Ops campaigns. I like the old Modern Warfare 2 campaigns. Those were really good. The World War II campaign was great. I just miss a basic story. They try to do too much. I just want okay, it's where you're following this person and this group of people that they're with, and they're doing these few missions, and then at the end something happens. That's all I need. Yes. Yeah, just have me breach into houses, have me kill people, just have me play Call of Duty. Yeah, it's literally just World War II. It wasn't crazy. That was horrible. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Cold War had a really good campaign. Vanguard was horrid. Yeah. The Call of Duty World War II, I've played that campaign at least 10 times minimum. It's just good. It's just really good, and it's enjoyable to play. Yeah. Black Ops 2 is a really good campaign. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Maybe, but it doesn't look like fun. It it looks like zombies missions. Like it doesn't. Yeah. Or there should be one or two missions that are so enjoyable that I just want to play them over again because they're cool. Like Clean House in Modern Warfare is I just love playing that mission because you're sweeping a house and it's awesome. And it looks good. It was terrible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why are you playing? Bro, it's just play Battlefield. Yeah. Yeah. It's like that's what yeah, they're yeah. And I feel like a lot of the people that don't like Call of Duty are the like campaign glazers that are mostly Modern Warfare fans that are like, bro, I want tough. Like they're it's like movie Instagram Reels fans. They just want to see Ghost say tough aura lines and then play a really crappy campaign over and over again. They're not like the like most of the people playing Call of Duty right now. They're just playing so they can get the new camos, so they can unlock new stuff. Like they're like camo grind people. It's not like people aren't playing this one for the campaign. Like whereas Modern Warfare's, I feel like people just play for the campaign. It was like, oh, mm, I believe it was all the same people, and it wasn't. I want to say it wasn't Treyarch or Sledgehammer. Who's that? Wait, who's left? I don't know, but they were the best ones. Yeah. Yeah. Good campaign. But it fits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's better. It's better. It's not perfect. There's problems. Drone pods are the worst thing ever of all time. The point turrets are just borderline actually evil, but it's really not that bad. There's raid. There's raid. I know just from the layout. There's raid, which is just beautiful. Mm. Mm. Um, I think I'm pretty 50-50 on the maps. I feel like there's an equal there's like two maps or three maps that I really like, two or three maps that I'm okay with, and then two or three that I just absolutely despise. Like it's pretty even across the board from like both spectrums of like absolutely hate it to absolutely love it. They're spread out pretty evenly. I think that they're decent. I think competitive is going to be very different. And I think it'll be telling with which maps are like actually well designed versus it feels okay in pubs. But I think overall the map design it's decent enough. It's not bad. That's like 2.5 maps. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if it's great for competitive, it's going to feel fine for casual. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. ARs are just insanely good, and SMGs are abysmally garbage. Shotguns are shotguns as per usual. Um, ARs are just like insane. Yeah. The SMG advantage is normally faster fire rate. You have quicker movement. You're better up close. ARs, you're slower, but you have more range and you do more damage, but you're slower. In this, you're just as fast, do more damage at longer range and up close. There's just not a single downside to having an AR. Other than maybe a slightly slower ADS on some of them, which you can just fix with attachments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It seems it's more minimal than past games, but it's still like yeah. I I'm just trying to get 80 headshots, bro. Calm down, please. You just let a brother kill you, bro. Come on. We dropped into that one Scar game and you went 19-0 with a sniper. I was like, all right. Yeah. You're probably just bad. You're going to play good players and abysmal players in approximately equal amounts. Ish. Yeah. Mm. Camo grinding exactly one gun.
And then it it maybe beats out one more game or something as you go back. But
Yeah.
it's a very meaty, it's a very like mid Call of Duty game. Like I'm gonna be, it's fun. It's more fun than past games. It flows better than past games. The wall jump is a fun addition. It's not like life-changing Call of Duty game, nor would it ever be. It's Call of Duty. It's always gonna be pretty simple for a yearly release.
Yeah. That's all I got for Call of Duty. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'll probably, realistically, this is probably the most I'm gonna do for a camo grind in a game. Because every year I have my like, oh, I'm really gonna lock in on this one. I get one gun gold, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
This is the only
But-
time, like, so I'm into it. I do the camo grind every year, and then I play ranked for the most part. And I still taper off kind of after the camo grind of actually playing COD, mostly just involved in watching this stuff going on. But like normally though, it's like I play at launch with Jake and Corbin and our other friend Dylan. And it's like, Dylan will keep playing because he's gonna play ranked with me. Corbin doesn't touch the game again, and Jake doesn't touch the game again until I'm like, yo, get on ranked. And then they're like, I don't have anything leveled up. And I'm like, it's all good. You don't need to in ranked. And then I want that camo. I'm like, well, you have to actually play the game. But this time, like, I came home and I was getting ready to get on, and Jake was like on him by himself playing the game. And I was like, what? And Corbin's playing by himself. I'm like, what is happening right now? So
I missed
I can
actually playing.
I can tell they're enjoying it more than past games. But,
Yeah.
My opinion
more fun.
doesn't super matter. I just think I have a better opinion. Maybe this is just entitled, but I think I have a better opinion on what makes a Call of Duty game good.
Well,
It's
yeah,
not
you
because
have
they
a-
started adding in all these
You also have
animated
a
skins.
you have a
All right.
better understanding of Call of Duty as a whole because you understand competitive, so you understand it more.
But I'm also extremely biased towards that, to be fair.
That is also true. You're biased towards
There's the
professional stuff,
radicalized,
but also the stuff that makes professional Call of Duty better does it's like if trickle down economics actually worked. It's like making the pro stuff good makes
the path to get radicalized, and that doesn't apply to every game. I'll point out Rainbow Six is a great example. people get so whenever you start talking about making a COD game for pros, they get PTSD from old games. So like Rainbow Six, when they made stuff better for the pros, it ruined stuff for casuals. That doesn't apply to Call of Duty, because it's just two completely separate products. The competitive is 4v4. They use 2 guns, and they play hardpoint, search and destroy, and up. Well, now it's Overload. Whereas the 96% of majority of pubs players are using random guns, 6v6 team deathmatch on every map of the game. So it's just a separate game that they're even playing. And the point I was making is completely gone now. Oh yeah, bro, the radicalized path, it's so simple. You're a young lad and dad, right? You're a young lad or dad. You get into it, you're like, this is my military. Well, dads probably don't go down this path, but you're a young lad getting into it, and you're like, this is the game. You're sitting corners with your shotguns. This was me in World War II. I was sitting in the corner with the fire shotgun. And you're like, bro, dopamine out there. I gotta see more. So you find a YouTuber who loves the casual game, and he loves NW 2019 and some other stuff, and and then you find Jev, because it's like that guy, he quit playing COD and he found out. You find Jev, who's he ain't a competitive COD guy, but his opinions are aligned with old Call of Duty, which is aligned with competitive COD. So you see Jev's opinion, but then Jev, he's gonna go play UFC or whatever. He's gonna go do requests, and you need more COD. That's when you find Zuma and Scump, and you're like, hold up, this is lit. That's how you get radicalized into being a competitive COD. I didn't quite go that path. I found it through zombies, but you get there somehow. All roads, if you stay involved in Call of Duty enough, lead to being radicalized into the competitive supremacy mode. So you'll get there someday, Jake.
One day, maybe.
I'm gonna indoctrinate you. You're gonna get into it. I did it with Dylan.
I mean, every year I do get like a big lore drop from you about competitive COD, and then it's kind of in one ear, out the other, and then I just retain a little bit more every year.
Hey, you're gonna go to champs with me one year at some point. I'm gonna be like, we're going on this trip. You have to just pay this much for an unsolicited ticket. And you're like, what? Bro, I can't wait. We're gonna hang out in this city, and I'm like,
we won't be going outside, actually.
Bring deodorant. And some air fresheners. It gets smelly in there. I stay good hygiene, but like, I'm gonna speak for some of my fellow fans out there. They don't have a good sense of that.
They don't all be showering.
But look, if you look up tips, I'm going to my first COD thing. They'll all tell you it's smelly. It's not that stinky. It's not great, but it's not that stinky. Like, I'm gonna be honest. So, but they're not all fat. Most of them are fat, but they're not all fat.
There's some like, really skinny ones.
Yeah,
they're super fat, anorexic.
There's some buff ones, bro. What you know about Doug Sensor Martin, bro? What you know about Doug Sensor Martin? This is your average competitive call. This is totally not an outlier. Okay, this is. Let me open this image up. This is not an outlier. This is the build of your average competitive Call of Duty player, okay? This is not an outlier.
Not misinformation. Smallest, least buff competitive COD player.
Hey. He was a former pro, okay? This can't be misinformation, all right? This is facts. Your average build is not let me find Paul X. Hold on. Let me find. Paul X, weirdly enough, people might know Paul X from a different image that they would have no clue is Paul X. He got screwed, though, last year with his jersey. Oh, this is really tiny. They gave him a jersey size that was like 5 sizes too small. And it's tragic.
Oh no.
But dude, you know what's funny is people actually might know Paul X from a different image, like because this image went viral. It's also blurry, but this image went viral outside of competitive COD.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a competitive COD, bro. That's Paul X right there, bro. This image went viral.
I didn't think that was a real picture.
Yes, dude. I think it's a little weird, but yeah, that's Paul X, bro. That's not even the fattest, bro. Let me pull up the fattest. He's British. Oh, I looked it up, bro. Oh my gosh. I looked. I'll tell you once I tell you his name. I can explain the funny thing that just happened. I looked his name up, like oh, obviously it'll come up, but it was a super basic item in the real world is his gamer tag. So it's like So like nothing came up that I was related to him. Hold on. Let me find the right image here of Benjamin. That's a good image. Hold on. Bro, Google hates me. Google hates me. We got. This is what the average human pictured a competitive Call of Duty as looking like. There. Let's see. That's Beans right there, bro. That's Benjamin Beans. He's British though, so it's not our. This is too small. Yeah, there you go. That's
just a unit.
That's what I think. That would be the average perception of a competitive Call of Duty player.
Yeah.
Is Beans here? I looked up, dude. I was trying to find an image. I literally just searched Beans, like it was gonna be the natural thing that came up, and it just wasn't. Obviously, real Beans came up. But yeah, they're not. They don't all look like this. In fact, most of them don't look like this. To be fair, most of them are like your average human build. You know. So
They're also most of them like I feel like the longer they're in it, the better they look because they get rich and then they can like afford to look good.
Yeah, like this is a handsome guy right here. That's a handsome dude. You know, call me gay, but like, you know, he's French. You know,
Oui.
oui. Yeah, you don't got like and then like sure you got Crimsix out here who is an absolute unit in his prime, but now he's in racing and he's got that crazy build, you know.
He went from beefcake to Slim Jim.
Dude, he was on a team. I'd have to find it. He was on a team with Paul X and Kismet, who's also another beefcake, and then Hydra, that guy I just showed you, was also on the team. So everyone was like, it's the Beefcake Brigade plus Hydra. All right, I'll stop lore dumping competitive Call of Duty.
I'm sure our viewer is very, very into competitive COD.
Well, look, I mean, if I saw the absolute unit that is Beans, I think, I think I'd be into it if I saw this. You know.
Absolute beast.
That's a unit right there.
Absolute beast.
That is a dog right there, bro. Dude, there's a video of him. Breaking Point, the website I was using to show like raids and that, they made a meme compilation of they make meme compilations sometimes of the tournaments. Someone put mini men over Beans walking out from the tunnel to get. It's one of my favorite videos from competitive COD. It's just Beans like walking on stage, and it's just Mini Men by 50 Cent playing in the background, dude. It's such a funny freaking video. All right, got anything else, gang?
Nah, that's all I got. I've been enjoying COD. If you aren't a Battlefield bro, go play BO7.
It's a battle. The term. It's not gun bros, it's battle dads is the term for I believe the battle.
If you're not
there's COD kids and there's battle dads.
If you're not a battle dad, you know, Milsim Unk, go play Black Ops 7. It's enjoyable. Go grind some camos, hate your life for a little bit. Have some positive pain and suffering in your life instead of negative pain and suffering. That's all I got. Go have some fun. Stay inside.
Go enjoy. Play the game if you want, or go outside.
Or go touch grass. Talk to other human beings.
You don't have to play games.
Oh. that gets me fired up.
Dude, it's such a stupid video.
I'm back.
It's such a dumb video. Yeah. Go grind or go spend time with your family. Who cares? It's a video game. Have fun if you want to. Don't have fun if you don't want to. And remember, none of this is real. The online world isn't real. So
go outside. Talk to real human beings.
Go do that. So
yeah, that's all.
Who knows? Who cares? Yeah, I don't got anything else. There's no episode from last week because Jake ruined everything.
Yeah, my internet was actually just nightmarishly horrible.
Which is a shame because it was a good episode.
It was a good
made fun of gun
episode.
bros, so
We literally
it's a real shame.
That was literally all we did the entire time was make fun of gun bros.
It's a shame. I don't know what we're gonna be doing next week. Either we'll be Landman recapping if I catch up by then, or we'll find something else out to do. But
Yeah.
Jake, wrap us up here. I gotta piss and then
All right.
eat.
Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been Subjectively Correct, episode 17. Join us next week on Wednesday, same time-ish as per usual. We'll be on Caleb's channel, The Final Take, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching, everybody.